Welcome back, everyone, to our final installment tonight. Our first topic is Russell Westbrook passing Oscar Robertson for the most triple-doubles in a season with 42. And the big question is this the final step for why Russell Westbrook deserves the MVP award by himself?
To pass it?
To pass it. And his stats for the whole season. What he's done for the Thunder.
Man, I won't say this is the final step. The final step came a while ago. When we found out he was averaging a triple-double, that's when he won the MVP.
That's when he won.
Not passing Oscar Robertson. I mean, that's hard enough. That's just icing on. Matter of fact, that's the cherry on top. There you go. That's how I feel.
And you don't think there should be a co-MVP?
I mean, here and there. Like, that's not something... It would be for the fans, like I said before. It
would be for the fans, but it's not fair for the league to do that to someone who you're basing it on. Like, the year that Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double, he didn't win the MVP award. He got beat out by Bill Russell, only because Bill Russell's team had a better record than Oscar Robertson's team. And Wilt Chamberlain...
But I thought Wilt should have won that.
Wilt should have won it because he averaged 50 points and 20 rebounds a game. And that's hard enough to do as it is.
Dude,
but he's a center.
How do you average?
You average that and you don't win. That's hard enough. But apparently stats didn't matter back then because it was all team record. But now we're taking stats into consideration. And should that team record not even be a part of it? But you got to look at James Harden. They're third in the West versus the Thunder, who are sixth. But Russell Westbrook's stats are a hell of a lot better than James Harden's.
It's about the level of play.
It is the level. I agree with you.
To be fully, technical, I don't look at stats. I look at who is balling, who is making plays. Man, it's Russ, man. It's Russ. That's it. Quote that. It's Russ, baby. Quote that. Because that's all. It's been Russ all year. Nobody's outshining him all year in terms of making plays, doing just magnificent things. That's MVP type play. The level of
play that he's done by himself, by the way, with the Thunder. I mean, granted, he has some supporting cast, but Russell Westbrook has been the team.
Yeah.
He's been that team all year. And it would be a shame if he would have to share it.
He rested one game. I just feel like...
I don't think it's fair.
It's nuts, man.
But, I mean, I believe that Russell Westbrook should deserve the MVP by himself. I don't believe in the fact that there should be a co-MVP because that's not fair. James Harden has not done what Russell Westbrook has done all year. He has not shined as much as Russell Westbrook has.
But he shined. That's why I'm like, sometimes, not this year, certainly not this year.
No.
But when it's close, this isn't close to me. James Harden balled this year, but it ain't close.
No.
He ain't balled. He ain't Russell Westbrook out that joint.
But he hasn't, no.
In years where it's close and it's like there's nobody running away with it, maybe you could tickle the fact of maybe we could throw in a co-MVP. But you can't do that this year. No freaking way. That would be an insult to Russell. The man. It would be a straight insult, man.
It would be. It would be an insult to Russell Westbrook, but it would make the league look bad knowing that you cheated him out by it being a co-MVP. Because it's the MVP award is not the most valuable players. It is the most valuable player. It is one person, and it should not go to two people who have been playing on different levels. James Harden has his level, which could be about right here. Russell Westbrook's is about up here. Actually, it could be higher. It probably should be higher. It should be higher, but It's the matter of the fact that Russell Westbrook has been playing it's been playing a lot better and produced a lot more level of play than James Harden has all season. That's just my opinion.
Agreed.
And now that the NBA regular season is officially done, it's time for the playoff time. And now we got the playoff brackets here and ready to go. We have for the West, we have the number 1 Golden State Warriors taking on number 8 Portland Trailblazers.
Should have been us.
I know you're feeling a little hatred.
Whatever.
I know you're feeling a little hatred right now.
It's always next year, baby.
You only have one person to blame for that, for not making it. and it's Russell Westbrook hitting that game winner.
That's where we lost it? I thought we lost it when we played them a few nights ago.
No, it was that loss. That loss helped. It didn't help. It could have been the difference factor. That loss.
He not only secured the daggone the triple double joint, the title, but he hit the game winning shot. Hey, that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. He got something personal against us. I don't know what it is. But he don't like Denver.
No.
Whatever.
He tried to do it against Phoenix, but the Phoenix wasn't taking.
Yeah,
Phoenix weren't gonna.
Yeah, they tackled Adam, Joe. That would have been his assist. That would have been it.
And then we got San Antonio Spurs versus the Grizzlies. And by the way, who do you got? Warriors, Trailblazers, Warriors.
It's a good matchup.
I mean, you wish.
And 1 and 2 is a good matchup, but
I mean, you can see
the
Warriors
is going to make a difference.
The Warriors versus Trailblazers. I got the Warriors. I mean.
No, you take the Warriors there. Right.
I wish the Blazers could. They
don't match up bad though. They don't. At the 1 and 2 spot,
they don't. But you would like to see the Trailblazers, pull off that upset. But
I wouldn't want to see that. I would want to see a good series.
All right, number 2 Spurs versus the number 7 Memphis Grizzlies. That's a
Spurs.
Yeah, Spurs.
Nothing against the Grizzlies.
No. It's just the Grizzlies are kind of aged a little bit, and Kawhi Leonard has been on a tear recently. And you still got LaMarcus Aldridge, you got Pau Gasol, you got all those guys.
And you forget about those guys. Those are ballers.
Yeah. The big matchup in the West now. The number 3 Houston Rockets versus the number 6 Oklahoma City Thunder. That is probably the biggest series
in the playoffs.
In the playoffs. That is including the Eastern playoffs. That's not even fair. That's the best series you could have. That one could go to 7. It could go to 7.
No. I'm thinking about who. I don't even know, man. That's tough.
That's hard. It's hard.
You'd be a fool to go against Russ and them. But at the same time, as a team, the Rockets are the
Rockets are better. But we'll have to. I can't wait to watch that series. That'll be interesting to watch.
If you want me to give you an answer though,
if you want,
I'll take the Rockets. I want
your heart says the Thunder, but the logic in it comes in as the Rockets, and I commend you for that because I would go with my heart says you want the Thunder. I would want the Thunder to win.
Right.
And then you got the last matchup, the number 4 Clippers versus the number 5 Utah Jazz, who have been playing really well this year compared to last year. Quietly. They haven't been the standout people, but they've been playing good basketball, winning basketball. And I could see it as a close series on that one. Because the Clippers are never a playoff team. They are
up and down. They're so up and down, man. I don't know.
You just don't see it. You don't see them there are some years where they're championship contenders. And they can't do it. But I see that series as a good one as well because the Jazz are a quiet team that could come in and cause a lot of damage with Gordon Hayward and all them. But who knows what will happen. And now we go from the West to the East. And we got...
I got
a pick?
I got Clippers in that one matchup.
You got the Clippers in that one. I'll take the Utah Jazz. I want to see that one go down. I want to see the Jazz go to the second round. Now we go to the East. We got the number 1 Boston Celtics.
It's official.
It is official. The Cavs are not number 1 anymore.
As a whistle.
Number 1 Boston Celtics versus the number 8 Chicago Bulls, who just clinched a playoff spot tonight after the win against the Brooklyn Nets.
Again, it's a team thing.
It is
team-wise. Celtics.
Team-wise, Celtics have been playing amazing basketball this year.
Good rookie play, good vet play. Isaiah leading very well,
man. Good coaching, too. The coach has been doing really well.
And for the Bulls, they match up decent, but...
They match up well, but I can see the Celtics running away with that series.
You got to take the Celtics.
And then you got the number 2 Cavs versus the number 7 Pacers.
Paul and LeBron.
That would be a good one. You haven't seen LeBron versus Paul since LeBron was in Miami.
No, we saw it the other night.
The playoffs, though.
Oh, yes.
The playoffs, though.
When Paul George, let's reminisce with me for a second. Threw it down on LeBron.
Oh, man.
Ooh, hey,
I remember that.
They go at it better than KD and LeBron. They go better at it than Kobe and LeBron. It's something about Paul George and LeBron that's just like,
Are we going to see Lance Steven with the
personal? Oh, he is a pacer. Ooh, this show just got real interesting. Man, I don't think he's going to be checking LeBron.
He's not going to be checking LeBron, but you would like to see.
But that would be
part 2.
Give me a sequel, dude. Oh, bro, that would be dope. That would be hilarious. Nah, that would.
That was the biggest thing in that playoffs. It was.
That's all we remember from that
joint. Get the mind tricks.
It worked. It's funny because that joint worked too, man. But hey, for real, the fact that the Cavs aren't, unless they tricking us, unless they slowing it down to conserve themselves.
I mean,
I give it
a good series. I would give it a really good series.
And I will.
You just don't know where it'll end up.
I'll take the Cavs.
I'll take the Cavs.
Can't really go.
I'll take the Cavs too.
That team. That's a really full squad.
This is a good matchup in the East. The number 3 Toronto Raptors versus the number 6 Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And who else?
And who was? I mean,
right.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Who? Oh, my man. Whatchamacallit?
It's hard because Giannis Antetokounmpo makes that whole team.
But it wasn't that way at the beginning of the year.
No, it wasn't. Because it was. He was suffering from what was it?
Somebody tore something in their knee.
Was it Jabari?
Yes, Parker.
Now, that's why he's out.
Oh, he was averaging like he was averaging like 20.
He was getting buckets.
So if he was in the playoffs, he was not hurt. Oh, that's a pretty legit matchup.
That's a pretty legit matchup. But you only got Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he does everything for that team.
Right.
You just don't know what'll happen. But I still got the Raptors winning that one.
And
Kyle Lowry's back too. That's a pivotal point guard that they needed to get back in playoff contention.
Agreed.
And it's I still got the Raptors.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there are such things as upsets.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And then you got the number 4 Washington Wizards versus the number 5 Atlanta Hawks. I don't know. That's a tough one. That's kind of a tough one. Because you just don't know with either.
Yeah.
None of them have been. I mean,
team-wise,
Hawks.
I'll take the Hawks. But
team-wise, Hawks have been playing well. But if you want to go player on player, I could see Washington doing well because you got for Washington Bradley Beal, John Wall. That guard combo could be really deadly against Atlanta.
Pretty good.
Martin Gortat, you got there too. But it's just both teams really haven't made a splash in the East as much as they would have wanted to. That's kind of a tough series. I'm gonna take Atlanta on the fact that they will dominate the post, and they have a decent team.
Dominate.
They'll have to make. I mean, that's just it's tough. It's tough because you don't know who could win that one. Versus, I want to say, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna take Washington. I'm gonna take Washington, but it's gonna be a close series. I'm gonna take Washington. It's gonna be close.
I was agreeing with you with Toronto, but I don't know about down low. Like in the post game, I probably gonna side with the Wizards. Guard play though, Toronto wins.
Guard play, Toronto wins.
And I mean, it depends on how. Wait.
You're thinking of the wrong series though. But
I am.
But even if like you think about it, if like for Washington wise, guard play is good, but you can't do it without the big man.
It's Atlanta.
It's Atlanta too.
I'm sorry. They both wear red. I apologize.
Yeah.
No, my bad. I'm thinking about the wrong team. I got to revalue my whole life.
Yeah, that's all right, man. Everyone makes mistakes. But it's also the fact that you don't know. I want to give Washington the benefit.
I'm taking Washington.
Yeah, I'm giving Washington the benefit of the doubt only because I think John Wall could really do something in this playoffs and Bradley Beal as well.
We'll see if they play together and stop playing separately.
That's true. It's been tough, and they lost. They just lost tonight. Atlanta just lost tonight to Indy. Lost to the Pacers. Hawks. They have you got Jose Calderon, Tayshaun Prince, Ilyasova, Chris Humphries as your starters. Your bench, you got Ryan Kelly, Tavo Cephalosha, Mike Dunleavy, Dwight Howard, Dennis Schroeder, Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, the post you got.
Oh my goodness,
the post you got Dwight Howard, Chris Humphreys, and then you got Cephalosha.
Chris Humphreys.
I mean, dude. It's just a big.
Just a name.
Just a name.
That's a name.
And then you got Washington, who's got Martin Gortat, Brett Beal.
Those are better names.
They are better names. I'll give you that. But I agree. I think Washington will win the series, but it could be close. You just don't know what could happen.
That'd be interesting to watch. I'd definitely tell you that much.
Yeah, but this has been an edition of Sports Corner. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I also like to thank my buddy here, Malik Brown, for helping me out once again. True MVP right here. For helping out a brother. But tune in next time as we got more to discuss, more stuff coming up, playoffs coming up. There's going to be some big topics right there, so stay tuned.